Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, I'm going to sort of take you along through the process of what you have to do to send your firearm back home for repair. So, in the last episode, you saw that I was having some issues with my Ruger LCP. After I shot that video, I went ahead and went to the Ruger.com website, filled out a form online, basically just stating what the problem was and serial number and name and such. The following day, I went ahead and called Ruger customer support via their phone line, and I went through the normal press 2, press 1, maybe about 3 layers deep, and the recording said you were first in line to be answered, and then it picked up almost immediately within seconds. I was talking to a live person. That live person, I'm happy to say, is located in America because Ruger's customer service, support, manufacturing, corporate, everything is in America, and specifically for the LCP. And when you're answering the things, this is a pistol, bang, you're sort of channeled to the Prescott, Arizona plant. So I was talking to somebody, I guess, in Arizona. And they basically took care of me and said that they would send me a UPS return or a label to get it shipped to them for repair. In most cases, I believe, Ruger pays for shipping, and they take care of the repair and ship it back to you on their dime. Unless I hear otherwise, that's has been my experience. The one other or twice other, I think twice before, that's what they did also. So I've been through this a couple of times, so I feel a little bit at ease going through this, although I absolutely hate sending things for repair. It's like a last resort for me. I hate doing that. It scares me to death that this is going to get lost in the mail or some other terrible thing's going to happen. So there's a lot of anxiety involved with this for me. But since I've been through it before, it's a little bit less than the first time. So anyway, so far the customer service has been absolutely outstanding. I'm very happy with it. I also got a phone call back, and that was a result of the information I filled out on the website. And the gentleman had watched my video, because I wrote it and I put in a link, and I said, hey, can you watch this video? And he seemed to be very genuinely interested in that video and wants to make sure that he can personally check the gun out, because I know Ruger just wants to, if there's a problem out there with their firearms, I know they definitely want to get it fixed. That big recall they had on the LCP, I'll tell you, other companies would not do that recall. Absolutely not. I mean, I know a gun company or two that will resist doing a recall, resist that they have a problem to the bitter end until they're trapped in a corner like a rat, and then they'll finally do it. Not Ruger. Ruger is pretty upfront with everything that so far from what I've seen. I know someone's going to say, oh, no, they're not, or whatever, and it's an opinion, and in my opinion, I think they're a company that has stand behind their products, and their products, I believe, are very high value. You're getting a lot for your money. Of course, they're more expensive guns that are better, but you're paying a lot more for them. But for what you pay for a Ruger, you're getting a lot, and you're getting a very reliable weapon, and in most cases, a pretty accurate one. I know some Rugers in the past had some of the worst triggers in the world. Please don't take this out on the LCP I'm sending you, please. But lately, especially like the LCR, the trigger is incredible. It's a lot better, so I appreciate you continuing improving your product. For those at Ruger watching, if anyone there is just looking for me to tear into you, I'm not. So far the customer service support I'm very happy with. I'm going to take everybody through the rest of it. We'll see how long it takes to get back. I have the box here that I'm going to go ahead and ship it in, bubble wrap. I got tape. I have the firearm, which has been safety checked. Now, one thing I did notice is not only upside down, but if you sort of have it pointing down and you pull the slide, it also locks back. So Even if it's just pointing down or upside down, the slide will lock back. So if you do have a Ruger firearm, it doesn't hurt for you to take a second and just make sure when pointing down or upside down, it doesn't lock back. I have a feeling that there are very, very few. I scoured the internet looking for similar items altogether. I found 5 throughout the whole internet. I searched for hours trying to see similar things. So there's really not that. I don't think there's really that many that are effective. So with that said, this is the UPS shipping label they send you via email. So when you get everything boxed up and taped up real good, you take it to the UPS terminal, and I believe they got like a packet that they put the shipping label in and stick it to the box. I'm going to let them do that. I'm also going to include in the box, I don't want to give away all my information here on the bottom, but I have pictures with arrows pointing specifically at the problems because I have describing the problem up here, and I also put in here what I would like to have done. What I'm trying to do is not leave anything to chance. I want my gun back. I want it back quick. I don't like it out of my hands. So I don't want any question as far as what the problem is. I'm pointing this right here. This is the problem. So anyway, I'll take you through the rest of the process, and we'll see how long it takes and how the rest of it. When I get it back, we'll open it up together and see if they did a good job or not. So anyway, I hope I'm doing a better job with my video. I sort of offset my light a little bit so I don't get as much glare in my glasses back to you. I went ahead and upgraded my camera. If you notice, I keep on looking here because the picture for my camera now is on my screen because I went back to a webcam, but I went back to a different webcam. It's the Logitech Webcam Pro 9000, which is a high def, and it actually focuses. It's not a fixed focus lens, it's an autofocus lens. So it should be sharper, a little bit more high definition, a little bit clearer. It has a good mic on it because I could be a little soft-spoken sometimes, so hopefully it's picking up me a little bit better so you can better understand the words coming out of my mouth. Oh, lucky you. So with that said, again, I always and always will appreciate friends, subscribers, viewers, and when if I ever don't, then I'm not going to make videos anymore. This is an exchange of information that I hope you find beneficial, and I like the feedback because I learn a lot from it too. I mean, I've changed things that go in my range bag and in my bug out bag and things like that. Great ideas out there, and I absolutely try to get around and watch everybody else's video. There's so much to learn and not enough time. I'll tell you, I really enjoy the gun community. So with that said, I hope you have a great evening, and I will see you at the next episode of the Gear Obsession channel.